maybe not take this here? Shit, can I not? Uh-oh. Wait, can I really not see live streams? Alright, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Sorry, I'm testing a new app here. Gonna give the benefit of the doubt that technically on YouTube. No, it's saying I'm streaming live. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's kind of really stupid. I'm just like... So I'm looking at a YouTube Studio for the iPad, and it's like, no, you're not streaming. Or it doesn't view streams. Also, 78% of you aren't subscribed. Apparently. So that's fun. But yeah, but isn't that interesting? Videos don't show up there. Let me just go here. Yep. Alright. Yes, we're back with Death Stranding. Hello. Give me a couple of seconds. I'm just gonna set up all of the fun stuff on my laptop. And then we'll get into the main bones of this again. Well, Opal plays on a toy. Plays on a toy? Plays with a toy. Because that's my dog for you. That is my dog. Is it saying I'm not even streaming? Bruh. Man, I'm having just a great time tonight. Apparently. Also, I did look into the streaming options, and the highest I can go is 720. So there you go. I wonder, can I view live in the control room? See, this is like what I wish I had, you know? So let me know. I can also end the stream from here, which I don't want to do. So it's good to know that the stream is healthy, though. Okay, that's not gonna do anything. Alright. So, let's just make sure I'm still alive, and then crack a cold one, and by cold one, I mean of ginger ale. We got Opal next to me, licking my couch, and being disgusting. Oh, she might actually be licking her toy. I don't know. Woo! Welcome. It's now officially a stream. Alright. Just continue with this. I remember I had a person ask, like, oh, what's Death Stranding about? And I struggled to even explain what it was about. Because, like, let's be real, I don't even know what this game is about. It's like, okay, here's the main game, and then here's, like, everything else, you know? Fun. Reading mail in your cufflink. Losing blood to damaged feet. Walking barefoot in worn out boots will damage your feet. Continue to walk around with damaged feet can lead to blood loss. Cool. If your cargo positioning is balanced, you'll find it more difficult to walk to. Adjust cargo, select cargo from your cufflinks. when I always just was, I'm like, automatic cargo. If your footwear is damaged, you will tire more easily if you keep walking. Well, that's my music. Oh! If your footwear, the damage. Okay, it's essentially like, hey, don't wear worn out footwear. Let's use the sink. Oh, Bee's not gonna like that one. Beautiful. Does BB not like them anymore? Aw. I'm sorry, BB. I got a real cover girl moment there.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Might as well do that. View active orders. Oh, I've got nothing. Data? Tips? Oh. There are a lot of tips. Cool. Huh. Cool. And there's my upstairs neighbors yelling at his kid again. Oh, I can't. I guess leave. Because I can't check anything.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you.
Isn't that Amelie?
System woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I'm sorry, Mads Mikkelsen. But that sounded like Amelie.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it.
Oh, okay.
Cradle the pot, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process
I don't
external
know if
stimuli.
that's true.
It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now.
That
It's been handled
he
by a lot
said
of
I
people.
was daddy.
How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Clear. All weapons will remain
I
locked
know how
until
to
departure.
save the
All clear. Welcome.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials.
Hey, you can.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Do I have to?
Heads up, Sam. Distro Center staff's got a favor to ask. Probably best I start from the beginning.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
Sure.
Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them. Especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can, provided they have the necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter, chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles, ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity. In practical terms, it can stop or even reverse time and causes objects to float. A special cylindrical case is required to collect and store it. Suffice it to say, the procurement of samples is vital to our ongoing research.
Alright, I'll do that one as well.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one.
Great.
Never know when you'll need to recon an area.
And now we're gonna auto-arrange. There we go.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Cool. Cool. God, I have so much shit.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals.
If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Yeah. Alright, see ya.
Order assigned.
Meal camp. Alright. I'll do that one first. And I'll also meal camp there.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
What's this? Oh, that's the bite. Why do I want to open the cargo menu? Oh, I'm guessing eventually you can offload some. Oh, it's a happy face! Aww.
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultradeck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
Oh, this is just a post box. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, is there any way? Data tips. When spotted by mules, hide in tall grass or behind large objects. Okay. Watchtowers. Okay, cool. I don't think I have one of those, though.
Construction complete.
I created the most useless post box in the world, huh?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
I already forget
Verifying
how to, like,
ID.
make shit.
Clear.
So the
All
ship-
weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, go God.
God damn it.
Fabricate equipment. Chiral printer interface cannot be detected. Well then, how the fuck am I supposed to make a watchtower?
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant...
Wait, what even are the unmasked? An old favorite is Sam's sunglasses designed with homo something in mind. They're from encourages the wearer never to forget their playful side. The color scheme can be customized. Alright, cool. So it's just a fun thing to do. Or a fun thing to wear, I guess. Then equip the watchtower. I can't read it. Alright, Yep.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
No, I don't. There's the fucking goddamn watchtower. You fucking kidding me? I'm an idiot, aren't I? Just guess I Oh, that's my stupid watchtower. Or not watchtower.
There we go.
Hey.
Construction complete.
Wait, is actually like that order then done? Collect at least one CG. Oh, it's desired as 100 though. Okay. Shit, I forgot PT's her thing. Ah. Wait, what's happening? Oh. what? This is kind of stupid. Oh, that's the big deal. What happened?
The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Okay, 84. Pretty okay. Alright. Leave nothing but leaky oil. Let's go. Dang, I'm like stupid fucking What?
Okay, just a bit further now.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Fuck.
Sam,
Clear.
Chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
No, I didn't want to. Oh, recycle. Oh. Oh, okay, there we go.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels. Which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Cool. management is provide data for the following: container repair spray, chiral crafter. And then I also got a chiral symmetry and chiralium and claim materials.
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Okay. Will increase the amount of materials available for use of the facility. Okay.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Cool. Hey, Bridges Guard Macho. Hey, the custom kid. These data gain access to level 2 or higher structure and select customized structure. Some of this facility's bandwidth has been shared with Sam. Cool, more structures can now be built within the chiral network areas. Cool. Hey, well connected. Earned a trophy. Hey, another player used my structure. Awesome. People, hey, promoted, or prominent porter. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. Miscellaneous grade upgrades. You have reached miscellaneous grade 10. You can now receive more likes. Awesome. New title earned. You have been awarded the title of Skilled Handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. You have achieved delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Cool.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that.
Cool.
Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Awesome.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range.
Okay.
If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
Thanks, dude.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Cool. I wanna figure out where the hell that spray is. how to repair cargo. You'll first need to open your inventory and offload your package. Then you'll want to open the item menu and equip the repair spray. Okay. Offload. And then apparently there's this spray that I can apparently equip. Do I not have any spray though? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Click the wrong button. Okay. Let me look here. How to repair. Alright, how to repair. Death Stranding. Blah, 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 blah. Then you'll want and equip the repair spray. Okay. Okay, let's see tips. Do that one. There we go. Alright. When the capacity to absorb impact is reduced, the contents and other items not in containers cannot be repaired. Okay, but how do I repair them? There we go. Using seek shelter. Oh, okay. Seek shelter before using the repair spray. Yeah, but how do I use the repair spray? Unless I don't have it. But then why wouldn't I have it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't make it because I need to get the fucking printer. Let me do that and then I'll put this in my private locker till I can get the repairs.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Okay. But here... In storage. Why is it in storage? Can I have it? There you go. Okay. Yes, carry that by hand. Sure. Right hand is fine for right now. And I also want to carry that by hand. Use the left hand for that. Then I'll put that on my back for the moment. Yeah, I think I'll be good for right now. Okay. Now I need to go back into my locker so that way I can offload those damaged ones. I know there was there we go. Cancel. Go. Hey, there we go. I think we'll actually do this file. Actually, no, I'll just auto everything again. Confirm. Alright.
It's okay. It's alright.
Baby looks happy. Aww. Just like a shake baby. Alright. Hi, Opal. I think Opal thinks she's cute. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Still got work to do, Sam. Let's not keep people waiting.
I know. I'm fucking going. Can I use like a repair thing on my bike? I know they mentioned
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Cargo menu. Oh no, that was just container. Never mind. I can't use that.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridge. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until launch. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Up.
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
With what? My fist? Alright, yep, attack. Shit, man. Oh, they're trodden path. Oh. Too far from cargo, like towards the brown blood.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Okay, yeah, but how do I flip it? Okay.
day.
There we go. Oh, I don't know where I am.
Remember, Sam, before you approach the mule drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Well, guess what? I don't fucking have a watchtower, guys. Okay, equip the PPC, and then, no, and then, okay, and use blank to select the oh, gotcha. I'm actually good. Or maybe just, oh, fuck. Guess go here.
Patience is a virtue, I guess.
Construction complete.
Okay. No, I want to place that marker. Okay, there's the cargo. Zoom in. Oh. Climbing angle. Okay. I think that's all I need from that. Alright. I am so gonna follow the footprints of others. Oh, fuck you. Where is it? Oh, it's literally right there. Cool.
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted, so remaining undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise.
I don't know if this is where we go. think that's the thing I just picked up. $840. That one's 32. And also, let me just readjust my cargo whilst I'm here. I also just realized that I'm not making sure the stream works properly. That's good. There we go. Alright. Oh, God. I'm just gonna follow these footprints. Oh, shit, gotcha. the tall grass is gone. Oh, shit. Yep, but pretty sure I already got it. Oh, hello. Are we just grinding at the moment? Pretty much, yeah. We're right, we killed some shit, or we stole some shit from mules. So that's fun. Hey look, there's my footprint. There we go, hey. Oh, there's the hide in the grass sign. Just fucking put a mule sign up. Oh. Gotta wait. Essentially what this game is just holding R2 and L2 for like 8 minutes. While you haul stuff back and forth. That's all this game is. Oh, can I no longer eat the things? Fuck, that's sad. Yes, I know, it's my own watchtower. Cool, huh? Oh, I bet you I could probably just grab the rope and go from there instead of being an idiot like I am. Have you played Death Stranding, Chrissy? Or Chris, sorry. I am so sorry for pronouncing your name wrong.
There we go.
I know all that information, but let's go for rain.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know, it's steep. Watch people play it, but never did so myself. Fair enough. I'm gonna guess it was a lot of this, huh?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thank you. Well, we're playing this, and then I think Saturday we're gonna be playing Hellblade, just to let you know.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter-Bridges.
Hey, I got your shit. What do you mean that's not included? I got this! Didn't I? Did I not? Wait, what the hell is on my back right now? Did I not pick it up? Oh, you have gotta be shitting me. You have gotta be shitting me. Are you kidding me? I didn't pick it up? I have to go all the way back there? Fuck. I have to go all the way. Boots or Porter's probably best friend. Did I didn't get it. Fuck, I gotta go all the way back. Can I at least, like, offload some of this shit, please? Thank you. Oh, can I recycle, like, all of this? Oh, no. Let's go that. I probably don't need this. That I probably don't. Yeah, this is all chiral printer stuff that I can't use at the moment. Yeah, I want to place all that in my private locker and then rearrange. So now I'm carrying less stuff.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Because apparently I didn't pick up the one thing I fucking went for. I'm an idiot. I went all the way there. I thought I picked it, but apparently I didn't. I'm now just pissed off at myself. I'm pissed at myself. Sure. Let's like fucking boy. I couldn't hold it in. Like, why is this a thing you can do? Why is this a thing?
Sweet fucking relief.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Norman Reedus. baby's just like, what are you doing? Why is this a thing you can do? I don't get it. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, whatever, you know? At this point, what the fuck ever. Watchtower. Yeah, it's actually fucking there. So I guess I just like raided their stuff. Like that was it. That's all I did. Cool. At all. Oh my god, I can barely move. Fuck. Yeah, let me increase my stamina here, please. Thank you. Don't fall. Don't you dare fucking fall, Sam. There we go. Okay, whoever put this one up, this dude's gonna like. Cause like, yeah. Okay. Okay, and this is the... I'm just gonna track all the way home. Oh, fuck you. Shit, get in the grass, Sam, get in the grass.
Okay, Sam. Grab the cargo and get the hell out of there.
I know, I'm trying, but... You can't see me in the tall grass. Actually, you know what, this is kind of stupid. This is kind of really stupid. Sam.
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
Okay, cool. Let's take off. Take that off. We can take this off. Take that off. Take all of those. Just offload it. Confirm. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here, Sam. Oh shit. Yep, gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, that's fine. Just up the middle. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're okay now, right? I'm going to say we're okay.
Mules. Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. All we had to do was sit back and let them work.
I know.
It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry.
I think a lot of people would much rather
we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
Yeah, I know.
Verify. Thank you.
I'd rather hold it.
Okay, well, fuck you, Sam.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, make delivery. Delivery requested cargo. Confirm.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
Will it? Will it really be worth it? I don't know.
Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Hey. Yeah, and then you'll see me come all the way back. Just go all the way back up. Stupid. Hey.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies.
Thank you.
Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
Thanks, bud. Interview data. Necrosis, an ancient Egyptian view of life and death 2 years ago. Distribution center west of Capital Knot City, the Chiral Network 1. Bridges HQ had added data to the structure of your PCC. Equip your PCC, then use that to select... Oh, I can make a bridge. Cool. Chiral crystals may now be used at all UCA-affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used at the distribution center west of Capital Knot City has increased. Awesome. Nice. Awesome.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine.
Oh, cool.
That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same could be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Thanks, bud.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
First, I wanna... Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. Private blocker. Wait, isn't there stuff I can recycle? Yes, there is. I think that says R1 to open? Yeah. Okay. That one. Well, is there really, like, any point in carrying these around? I don't think there are. So, there we go. Just put stuff I don't need. Thank you!
Thank you for your continued support.
Thanks. New materials are available. Cool. Let's see. Fabricate equipment.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The
Cool.
first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job.
Alright.
Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Cool. Okay. I actually just want to wait so that way I can read what they say. Alright, boots favored by mules. Their old-fashioned design isn't particularly hard wearing and they tend to break down. Standard issue bridge boots, they are designed to withstand a wide range of conditions and as such are more durable and hard wearing than the older ones. Oh yeah, I see what I mean. Let's do that one. Put on footwear. Okay, and then that one. Wait, view owner history. Oh, the meal's the most recent owner. Gotcha. Okay, that. Actually, let's keep those on, but what I'll do is I'll just recycle them. Oh, I'm guessing the metal is for then, building stuff. There's actually a lot of things that went into this thing. Holy shit.
Thank you for your continued support.
You're welcome. Cool. And then high opal. Okay, I just have to wait for my stream. A medium-sized batch of various resins useful for a chiral printer. Recycling resins at facilities allows them to be used for materials. Okay. Metals. A medium-sized batch of various metals for use for the chiral printer. Okay, so all of these things are like chiral printer stuff. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is just recycle them. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Thank you for your continued support.
Okay, cool.
Your work is great.
Just rest up for a little bit. Doesn't even fucking take his suit off. Yeah, but he wakes up without anything. BB pacified. Oh. Oh, I literally just passed out. Cool.
Good morning, Sam.
Yeah, I guess let's examine figures. And our Maurice will be like, look. I don't want to put on my sunglasses. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Is this how you customize the color? I can't remember. Oh, no, that's... Fuck. I can't remember how to customize the color of these. Cool. Well, now I guess I'm just wearing sunglasses. Orders mailed. Data. Let me actually look it up, because I'm curious. Sunglasses change color. Oh, okay, so it seems like a lot of these is like... Okay. So apparently you can only do it at certain parts. Interesting, good to know. Oh, I actually wanted to go there. Interviews. Hartman. Necrosis and the ancient Egyptian view of life and death. Hartman, 3 years ago, Bridger's HQ lab. The Egyptians believed that we humans were composed of two elements, the Ha and the Ka, the body and the soul. Various texts expound upon their nature in detail, but perhaps it is simplest to conceive them as follows. The soul is that which joins with the child in the womb and gives life to the body. It is also that which departs the body upon death, ergo the body is simply a vessel. Should the soul return to it, it will live again. This is precisely what is observed in near-death experiences. The soul separated, albeit briefly, from its body. The Egyptians believed death not to be an instantaneous change of state, but a process by which the soul moves from one realm to another. But this process itself has changed thanks to Death Stranding. In the normal order of things, when death occurs, the soul vacates the body and passes into the seam. From there, it would transition to the beach, and only then on the world of the dead. But after the stranding, a soul has already made its journey to the beach, may attempt to return to its body back in this world. It was hard to believe at first, but the process of necrosis provided proof of this phenomenon which was difficult to deny. This is why it's imperative that we burn the bodies of the dead. The body must be destroyed to sever the link with the soul. Only then will the soul be free to journey to the world beyond. Alright, chiral symmetry. This is 3 years ago as well. The word chiral comes from the Greek chir, meaning hand. Compare your left with your right. They seem similar in both size and shape, yes? Now face your palms away from you and place one hand over the other. Their shapes do not overlap exactly, but place your palms together and voila, a match. It is as if one hand is the mirror image of the other. But again, if you were to actually compare the mirror image of your hand to itself, we would see that the two are not identical. This is the essence of chirality, the state in which the mirror image of a shape does not match the original. It has been theorized that BT are mirror images of ourselves. For people who are wondering what the hell BT stands for, it stands for beach thing, because they don't explain that. Were we to exist in the same point in time and space, our shapes, as it were, would not overlap neatly onto one another, save in reflection. And when our particles meet their opposites, a void-out occurs. The new form of communication we have devised utilizes beaches, which are akin to mirrors reflecting this world and the other, hence the term chiral network. And then chiralium. You would like to know more about chiralium? Well, wouldn't we all? I am happy to present the latest theories, but you must be aware that this is all that they are, theories. Chiralium, like dark matter, was born along with our universe and has existed ever since, just not in a dimension we were able to perceive. Until now, it is the beach that gives us access to that dimension, and with it, knowledge of chiralium's existence. Not just knowledge of it, of course. We have since observed it coalescing into crystalline form and recorded measurable physical and mental effects on individuals exposed to it. It has reshaped our understanding of reality and proven instrumental in the formulation of the multiverse theory of beaches. Chiral matter is not affected by the passage of time as far as these particles are concerned. None has elapsed since the Big Bang. Little wonder they escaped our notice for so long, until man and BT first came together in Void Out and left nothing but chiralium in their wake. Many of these claims are yet to be verified, but I believe this is a fair summary of the scientific community's current conscience on the matter. No pun intended. I shall soon be heading west with the first expedition, and I look forward to learning more about chiralium and its connection to the beaches along the way. Oh my god. That's a lot of words. So what I'm currently gonna do is I'm gonna go take a break. Everyone take a break. Go walk a little bit. Go take a little nap like Opal is. And I will be back to talk more about fucking, let's see, Mama, the Chiral Network. I'll be right back, guys. Hello. Let me just make sure that this is still working. It is. Good. Sorry, I'm eating a pecan caramel cluster. Do you say it as pecan or pecan? I say pecan. I heard like some people say pecan or pecan. It's like no, it's either pecan or pecan. Anyways, let's go back to reading, shall we? Oh, jeez. It's a lot, Opal. It's a lot. And then hearing our little BB screaming in the background. Alright. The Chiral Network won, Mama, when 3 years ago, before the first expedition's departure, Central Knot City HQ. So the core infrastructure is complete. The basic Cupid ready. Chiral Network setup is good to go. Now all we have to do is connect Central Knot City to Capital and prove that it actually works. Sadly, I won't be here to see it. I've been assigned to the expedition team's second group, so I'll be heading west with the others. But the people in charge here are the best of the best. They'll have the network operational inside of 3 years. Oh, it just went all the way back up. Okay. There we go. Just as planned, I'm sure of it, and while they're seeing to that, we'll be visiting towns and whatnot across the country and putting the facilities in place for when things are finally up and running. Amelie and the others in the lead group will be forging the connections and laying the groundwork to make sure everything goes to plan. Afterwards, we'll just need to link it all up with operational Cupids, and that should be that. It's kind of like the Apollo missions back in the day. They used a 3-stage rocket to get to the moon, right? Well, we're using a 3-stage process to do something almost as revolutionary. And then Burgess staff, distribution center west of Capital Knot City. Benjamin Hancock, 2 years ago, distribution center west of Capital Knot City. It's been about a year now since we came here with the rear guard. The first folks through did us the favor of setting up the chiral relay and patching things up before we arrived, so we're doing alright. Not so sure about everyone else though. Folks back home sound kinda freaked out. We don't know what's going on in Central or Capital, let alone how Amelie and the others who kept heading west are doing, but something doesn't feel right. What's more, a lot of guys have developed some kind of agoraphobia, like the thought alone of going outside scares the shit out of them. See, the distro centers and way stations around these parts here aren't like the ones back east. They're much more isolated, out in the middle of nowhere. Can't help but feel cut off from the world. And there's not a lot of staff on hand either, which means you often have to do the work of two guys, which can make it much lonelier too. And then you factor in the terrorism rumors. Also, is it just me or does it feel like there's more mules out there these days? Don't get me wrong, I know they're not out to get us. All they want is our cargo, right? Well, that doesn't change the fact that they're not making our work any easier, especially since a lot of these guys used to be first-rate porters and could run things around us if they hadn't, you know. Still, for now, oh my god, this is so much reading. Still, for now, the network systems are up and running, and we're just holding out for the day when the second expedition comes through with a working Cupid. Till then, we'll keep things chugging along. That much we can do for bridges and country, am I right? Wait, what the fuck is vlog? Oh, this is just all the things I've done, never mind. I would play music, but I also don't want to, like, get copyright stricken. Although I probably already have, let's be real. Alright. Examine equipment. Oh, I can change the color scheme. Ha ha ha. Oh, only of the mask. I still like that. Although, I don't know. Do I like the purple? I kind of like that. It's a lot like my mask in my drawings. A lot more like well, there you go. Now I know how. Oh my god, I hate this. Now I know more of my color schemes. Alright, let's go check in on how BB's doing. Oh, that's his back. I'm like, bath? Like, I can't read it.
You okay?
Hi, BB. BB looks happy. Boo.
Tired, huh?
Oh, tired. It's either tired or boo.
Boo.
Here it is. Oh. My, like, favorite character of the game is a baby in a pod. Okay, now BB's done with my shit. Alright, sorry, BB. Yes, let's take a look at the weapons that I don't think I actually have. I have something. And I have something else that's not ready. Cool. Cool, cool. Let's just do all these things. Ride AMC. Oh my god, they fucking put Norman Reedus' show in here.
Grenade number 2.
Hey, restocked in private locker. Oh yeah, I can use those against BTs. Gotcha. I'm like, what the hell is that again?
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2.
Haha.
As you may have surmised, This model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet.
Thanks, guy.
I look forward to
Thanks,
your
Hartman.
feedback.
Yeah. Let's take a shower, because why not? We'll do all the things while we're here. Oh, they didn't want to advertise Ride with Norman Reedus again?
EX grenade number 0.
There we go. Alright. Probably get going. Actually, we have one more thing to do here, don't we? Yes, we do. This game is so weird, man. So weird. Oh, it just says occupied. It doesn't say Ride with Norman Reedus.
EX grenade number 1.
Alright. Let's get going. Oh.
Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about, running out.
Like, it's gross, but cool at the same time, right? Am I the only one who thinks that? I'm hoping not.
Now, you've done a fine job expanding the Cairo network. But to make the most of it, we'll need to generate more
Stink bombs?
power.
No, stuff
We'll have
to
to
go
make a
against
few hops
BTs.
before we can link up the closest city too. Once this wind farm is part of the Cairo network, we'll be able to route the energy it generates through the beach. Unlike traditional transmission methods, nothing is lost. We can provide power to distant regions and utilize facilities there as electrical substations. You're to deliver a key component. Should be finished printing. Take it to the wind farm and get us in business.
Select that one.
Hey, Sam, mind doing me a favor? There's a bridge that needs building. Over a river, just outside that distro center. It's too deep to ford, and we'd like a long-term solution. The foundation's already been laid, and everything required to finish the job should be in storage. All you need to do is carry the remaining materials to the construction area, and use them to complete the bridge. If it turns out there isn't enough there for our needs after all, you'll have to come up with the rest on your own. I know you've got a lot on your plate right now, but remember, this bridge will make your life easier too.
Though it involves a lot of cargo, completing it on foot may be difficult, except regardless, yeah, because, like, some stuff is literally just, like, across the way, so. do the bridge.
Order assigned.
We'll do that one first. I'll place a marker there.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time.
Oh,
there
it's
should
like
be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Where the fuck? Hold down the button. See the icon? Hold down. Oh. Gotcha. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, it literally wasn't that far at all. Awesome. Hey, trophy earned, the People's Porter. You can earn a lot of trophies by playing this game. Holy shit. And I guarantee I'm missing some anyway.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
First, I'm gonna see if there's any more materials I need to bring. Oh, it's a resting spot. Oh, no. There we go. Cool. You can stretch your legs too, that's cool. Do some yoga. And just like beat on as well. That's funny. We can sleep for a bit as I take a drink. It might be time. If Sam's sleeping, it might be time for you to take a break as well. Oh, that's cool. I will take a break for a second. Oh, he's cuddling BB. That's so cute. That's so cute. Alright. We got shit to do, Sam. Let's wake up.
Yep, that's enough sitting around doing nothing.
What did Norman read his response? Oh yeah, Kathy, I guess you, Maybe. I guess you may not have seen, but there was a product placement for Ride with Roman Reedus, and it was really funny, actually.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
You oversee. What was I going to do? Saw it. Oh, did you? Fuck. It's bad, man. It's bad. Oh, all this stuff, yeah. That actually might be a little bit too much. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, mail. Benjamin Hancock, quality first. How is baby doing, Sam? I hope you managed to avoid they've said this, like autotoxemia altogether. By the way, I've been wondering, how are your porter grades these days? Getting better and better, I imagine, or maybe you don't really care about that stuff. Well, in case you do, I thought I might give you a quick primer, since I know it can be confusing. Bridges has developed a unique system to evaluate porter performance, and it focuses on 5 categories: cargo condition, delivery volume, speed, bridge length, and miscellaneous. Obviously, the aim of the game is to get high grades in all 5 categories. If you ask me, though, you should prioritize cargo condition. I mean, what's the point of lugging something halfway across the continent if it's smashed to bits in the process? Sure, some people aren't all that bothered. Some will even let you get away with up to 50% damage or so. But come on, imagine if you ordered a dozen thingamajigs and half of them were delivered broken. No, it's definitely better to put condition first. Treat your cargo with care and respect, and you'll be rewarded with way more legs, trust me. That was my motto back when I was a porter. It wasn't always easy, as you can imagine. Sometimes things got dicey, but I learned to hang in there and deliver my cargo in one piece. You do well to bear that in mind, Sam. After all, you've got the potential to be a way better porter than I ever was. Oh, cool.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Nice. There we go.
Cargo. I'm not going up that way. Oh, nice.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Hello!
Okay, a show in the dark.
Hey! Hello!
I don't know what that means. Oh, there might be another player or something nearby. I also don't know if I need to go. Oh, I can't. You got this, Sam.
Anyone? No? Over here! Hey!
Alright, it's all the way over there. I don't know why I'm up here.
Hey!
Sam. Oh, this isn't it. It's like not.
There we go.
Leaves are
There we
tempered,
go.
but we're in an emergency. Oh, cool.
There we go.
No, I wanted to. No, Sam. Let me also go and rearrange my cargo. There we go. Well, strong wind will make movement trickier and also deplete stamina more quickly. Alright.
Nobody on here.
Hi.
This one's for you.
Oh, I accidentally delivered all of it. Alright, that's fine.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
Oh, so I can also claim cargo. Okay, I don't think I want to do that right now. What is this? Yeah, hi.
This one's for you.
Okay, yeah, this is just a... Thought there was gonna be some... Yeah. Get off. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Run, run, go, Sam. Go, 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 go. What the fuck? What the fuck? I gotta get my stuff. I gotta get my stuff. Go, fuck. Oh shit. Run! Sam! Sam, go. Sam, go.
Whew, not a moment too soon.
Don't worry, I'll rest, but I gotta snooze BP. I know.
That's right, just it's okay. It's alright.
I'll soothe more once I rest.
Well, enjoy it. At least while it lasts.
That was fun. Hi, Uncle. Hi, Mike. Fuck that, man. That was bad. That was bad. condition of my cargo. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. Select that one. That one. Offload, cancel, confirm that. I know. Oh. Okay, drop that. No. Hey, there we go. I think all of them are good now. Yeah, I'll do that. Now let's rebalance cargo. There we go. Oh, Norman, read it.
Of course. It's all good.
Sleep tight, little BB. I like how it's like gently rocking in here. I am just like.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verifying. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look?
I mean, I don't really
Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
God, I wish. Hey. Now we can see how far I trekked. Hey.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Then please say I can go into a private room. Hey.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
Cool. Hey. Wind firm has joined the UCA. New interview data acquired. Wind firm has shared data joining UCA. You can now use the PCC to build generators, equip PCC, and then use the generator. And then a whole bunch of new stuff for cufflinks. And then delivery terminal stuff. Cool. Air is now connected, enabling you to see and access other player structures.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sure.
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood.
Great.
It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriants to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriants are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory.
Why didn't I remember
the prototype should be ready soon. And when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Yeah, can you give me a gun? Oh.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
I will.
Good work. New order available. Please access... Delivering cargo.
Hey.
By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth. Just remember that each facility has separate stores and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
I won't.
Delivering cargo.
Hey.
Thank you for your continued support.
You're welcome. Oh, so I'm guessing this is like the stuff you can make or something? I don't know. Take on orders.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
Alright, well...
Bridges has printing materials stored at the wind farm. We'd like you to bring some to the distro center. These materials are pretty varied, and to get the most out of the Cairo printer, we need as many different types as we can get.
Right.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option.
Yes.
Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Thank you for your contribution.
Sam, double-check the order summary.
Okay. Summary. Alright, delivered the request cargo to Capital City with less than 60% damage. Okay, I don't think I can do that one. Way station was the capping amount saying less than 60% damage. Okay, so that's 15 kilograms. This one is 20. No, okay, I'll actually do this one. No, I should be good. Alright. Let's head out, boys.
Order assigned.
Just remember, one foot first together, all there is to it.
Baby, let's have it.
drop.
No, I didn't. Yeah,
Well,
let's
at least you know your limits, huh?
do that. And then sleep a little. I can't read what that word says. Let's see. Oh, grenade number. Oh, okay. It's telling me how many grenades I have. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. Just wake Sam up.
Okay, come on.
Anybody hear me? I hear you.
Yeah, at least you are, bud. Oh, you sleep, you die. A little bit.
Oh, it was about to drop.
You're okay. You're okay.
rest for the wicked.
Anyone? I'm Sam. Anyone?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Where's the great view sign? Oh, can I not find it anymore? Here we go. Also, I would highly recommend when you're going downhill, just don't tell it, or else Sam will lose everything. That is a mess. Wait, what's that mean?
I'm Sam!
I still find that cool. So I'm gonna guess that lets you know that other players are around. Because this is like a multiplayer game, but without the people aspect, which is like kind of nice.
Too close.
What do you mean too close? Oh, to falling?
Hey, Sam. You could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Yeah, I will. Give me a second. I'll lie down in the generator. I'll go get everything working. You might not get a reply, but
Don't mind me. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Yeah.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh no.
Well, enjoy it. At least while it lasts.
Yeah, I know, dude. Don't worry, we're gonna stop the stream soon as well. But
Up and at 'em.
I literally just need to look at.
Okay.
Like. Nope.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear.
Construction complete.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey. We'll go drop this off. We'll do requested first.
You brought this from the wind farm? I can't imagine what a chore that must have been. Thank you. Wow. Don't do things by halves, do you?
Nope.
Hard to believe one man could bring in a hole this big. Then again, you are a legend.
I can do it. It just takes a long time. Bridges has provided the following sound data. Anything you need. The sound data can be listened to you in your private room. Okay. And then I got some more stuff. New hologram data. New interview data. More structures can be built. materials. Nice. Everyday delivery. Got a new trophy.
I don't know anyone who's done more to bring people together and get them back on their feet. It's hard to believe you're just one guy. Can't help wondering if the Great Deliverer isn't actually a small army. Because it sure seems like whenever someone's in trouble, you're there to lend a hand. It's enough to make me think you just might make it all the way to the coast. Good luck out there. I'll be rooting for you.
Thanks, guy.
Good
work.
New order available.
I don't care that there's new orders. I have deliveries. Cool. Let's recycle. Is that really all that there is? Yeah, I guess so. Thought I had more.
Thank you for your continued support.
I think that's all I have. I could use... Oh shit. It got shoots here. Oh, there. Yeah, I could use some new shoes. Then we'll go rest.
Your work is great.
And then the last thing we'll do is read the order stuff. And that'll be it for today's stream. Longer than I thought.
Good morning, Sam.
Morning. Yeah, I got a lot of mail and shit. Alright. Mail. Alright. Still alive, new guy? Sam, how are you doing out there? For a newbie, you're quite the Workhorse, huh? Timefall is probably taking its toll on your equipment, am I right? Maybe some of your kit's not even usable anymore. Well, don't jump the gun and throw that stuff away just yet. One thing you can do with your old equipment one thing you can do is take your old equipment to a delivery terminal and recycle it. You can fabricate yourself a shiny new whatever to use instead. Don't know if you're aware, but the whole recycling system is operated by the Bridget Strand Foundation. That's right, the president herself set it up as a means to convert busted tools and gear back into usable resources. On the other hand, if your equipment's only halfway broke but you still want to part ways, you can use a share locker to donate it to another porter whose need is greater than yours. You may well end up getting a like or two for your generosity. Never mind the warm fuzzy feeling of having helped your fellow man. Of course, the system works both ways, meaning you can snake stuff other porters have in the share lockers too, if you're the one who could do with a helping hand. Anyways, both the recycling system and the share lockers have their uses, and it's up to you to pick which method best suits your needs at any given moment. You've still got a lot to learn, I guess, but you'll have it all figured out in no time. I've got high hopes for you, kid. Thanks. Cargo quantity and your porter grades are your porter grades these days, Sam. I'm sure you're aware that trying to account for all 5 factors is the basic premise, but if you're anything like me, you just want to deliver as much stuff as you can, am I right? If so, you could always just load yourself up with massive hauls and aim for a Bridges bonus for total cargo weight. Nothing wrong with a simple approach. Of course, in the good old days it was easier, roads were much better back then, so all you had to do was chuck all your stuff in the back of a truck and go for a drive. Can't do that now though. Even if you've got a truck, they're usually more trouble than they're worth. Hell, sometimes you'll see them just sitting on the side of the road, locked and abandoned. Anyway, on the bright side, since lugging big loads of cargo is so hard these days, folks are really grateful when a porter manages it, hence the bonuses. Here at the distro center, for example, we have to make sure we've got plenty of food and materials in stock, which means we have to make every delivery count. I dread to think what would happen if we ran out of supplies. Well, I've said my piece, and now you know how to make yourself popular around these parts. Stack your cargo high. Jake Wind, our hard work is paying off. Dear Sam, I wonder where you are right now. If it's somewhere powered by our wind farm. Excuse me, my phone just buzzed. If anyone should be benefiting from our work, it's you. Until you brought us the network, we could only provide power to a small region. Now we can send it to all the big cities and beyond. I'm still not 100% on the details, but basically transmitting it via the beach means we don't suffer any additional loss due to increased distances, so it can go as far as we need it to. Good thing we keep the faith in the second expedition and keep this place properly maintained. You made our efforts worthwhile. We can't thank you enough. And then Benjamin Hancock. The meaning of chirality. Dear Sam, sorry you had to go to the trouble of chasing down that part for us, but believe me, you've done us a great service. Thanks to you, our chiral printers finally up and running. Didn't think it would ever happen, if I'm honest, but it did, and now we don't have to rely on porters much as before. We can make a law of what we require with our printer, and if we need intel in the outside world, it's right there at our fingertips. On behalf of myself and everybody else here at the distro center, thanks. None of this would have been possible without you. Funny story, the other day I was using the network to read up on the word chiral and where it comes from. Turns out it's Greek, means hand. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Actually, I did. The text went on about how your right hand is a mirror image of your left hand, but only if you put your palms together, and if you point them away and lay one hand on top of the other. Well, that's chirality, and now that's how I understood it anyhow. What it's got to do with the network, I'm not really sure. Something about routing communications through the beach, which is basically another world like ours, but not really. So when you force elements of the two into contact, that triggers a void out. Anyways, all I know is that while I hope you keep on doing what you do to bring us together, you'd best leave the dead out. But you hear? Thanks, dude. Alright. Data. Interviews. Fuck. Got a lot of interviews. Alright. Humanity's biggest problem, logistics. Die Hardman, 5 years ago, Bridges HQ. War and famine have been inescapable parts of human life since the rise of our species, and While the fall of America hasn't changed this fundamental truth, it's fair to say that these issues aren't pressing concerns. Can you remember the last time you heard of a prepper dying of starvation, much less someone in a not city? No one's fighting over water or oil or anything else, which isn't to say that people don't occasionally run out of supplies, but that's almost never because of a real shortage. It's usually a problem with logistics. In fact, it was to address such problems that the president created bridges and developed the chiral network. So yeah, no one's that desperate. Everybody's got enough for themselves, which is what's led to the real problem. It's all too easy for people to become isolated from one another and eventually forget that others even exist. People are free to live for themselves for the moment without a care for the future. The president understood this better than anyone, and I know just how much it pained her. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of the interviews tonight, but that's okay, because what we do have to do is look at the achievements. So I'll just return to the title screen, and then I'll go look up the achievements or trophies. So let's see. 1/2/2020 everyday delivery, complete a standard order. 1/1 1/1 1/2 well connected, reach connection level 3 with the facility. 1/2 the People's Porter, reach a total of 2,400 likes on the results screen. Chiral crafter, recycle chiral crystals for the first time. The custom kit, acquire your first piece of customization data. Prominent porter, reach grade 10 in any delivery evaluation category. Boots are a porter's best friend, change footwear for the first time. Sleep tight, little BB, soothe the crying BB and stop the crying for the first time. A shout in the dark, send a shout out and have it returned for the first time. I could hold it in, pee outside. I couldn't hold it in, pee outside for the first time. I wonder if there's one where it's like pee inside for the first time. Probably not. And yeah, that's it. That's all the achievements for Death Stranding. Oh. I'm tired now. You know, this is a good game just to like play whenever, because a lot of it is just like fetching quests. It's a lot like Horizon Zero Dawn, where you're just fetching shit and then coming back. So I think what we're gonna do is, whenever I feel like it, we'll play Death Stranding, but Saturday's game will be Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. And I think, if you can't tell by Opal Snores, it's time to end the stream. So thank y'all very much for watching. I love you. Thank you so much. And with that, that's the end of the